Hey guys, it's Mun. What's happening? So I want to start today's video with 2 words. Thank God. Thank God I am not in Buffalo. Holy smokes. November, and they got what, 6 feet the other day, and I think last night they were expecting another 1 or 2 feet coming down. Holy smokes. No matter what time of year, that's no good. But in November, man, I couldn't fathom it. As you can see here on Long Island, not a hint of the white stuff. A little chilly, but it's all good. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's talk about the content today. Today, you want to talk about how you want to break free of the two-party system and how you can do it. Most people don't think you can break free of the two-party system. Now, I'm not getting political. It's got nothing to do with politics. It's all about your business. Alright? And what most people come across in their business when they start out is they fall into this trap of believing that it's just the home business world is just a two-party system. It's the prospect and the business owner, the person, doing the quote-unquote pitching. And really, it's anything but that. It's the furthest thing from the truth, because it doesn't work in the real world, and it doesn't work in this model. Okay, it's very, very inefficient. Now let's go over why it's a bad model. It's an inefficient model. First off, is you just can't speak to as many people in a day, in a week, in a month, whatever it is, if you have to sit there and explain everything to everybody. Just plain stuff. You can't speak to as many people. Okay, so for the amount of time that it takes for you to say, here you go, Jim, watch this video, and we'll touch base in 2 days. Okay, what did that take? 5 seconds? As opposed to sitting there and going through, 10, 20 minutes on your own, back and forth, and probably longer than that. The person may have questions. But these companies put together what's called third-party tools. They put together videos, they put together webinars, they put together pamphlets, CDs, DVDs, whatever it might be, that you can hand people and just direct them through the process, point them through the process. So you're running a real business, right? A real business owner, that's what they do. You think Bill Gates is sitting there, explaining people, his vision for Microsoft in the next X amount of years to every person who wants to invest in his stock? No. Okay? He has delegated responsibilities, and he's got third-party tools. He's got pamphlets, he's got DVDs, he's got websites. Here's our vision. And it's the same thing with your business. Run it like a business person. Okay? Again, very inefficient to do with just the 2 people. Now, the other reason why it's not very good is think of how attractive it's going to be for a prospect if they just went through this long, laborious process of you having to sit there and explain everything and go back and forth, a ton of questions, and finally at the end, the guy may kind of get it, the prospect may sort of get it, but he's worn out. So, man, I got to do that. I got to sit there and explain all that to everybody. I don't want to do this. Now, contrast that with somebody who just went through a process of being handed tool after tool after tool, directed to this webinar, to that webinar, to a pamphlet, to a DVD, to a CD, to a video. And at the end of it, it all just makes sense. Now, I may have had a question or two along the way, but along the way, each time you had a question, you had something else to present them with. Okay? Makes the process a lot easier, a lot more attractive. The guy's going to say, hey, I can do this. Every time I had a question come up, they had a solution for me. I can hand out solutions. That's simple. Alright, so we got to keep it simple. That's what's going to duplicate. That's going to duplicate over you sitting there having to explain it, especially a newbie. Think of a new person trying to explain everything. They're not going to know everything. They can't explain it. It's going to become overwhelming. They're going to get intimidated. These companies aren't dumb. Okay, that's why they put out these third-party tools, and they pay people a good amount of money to explain it in such a way that's easy to understand, as clear, as concise, it all makes sense. Alright, so those are the reasons why you want to ditch the two-party system. Make sure you have third-party tools lined up that you can present to your prospects. Now, if the company doesn't have as many as you think that they need, fine. Learn what you need to learn. You put one together. You do a screen capture of what it takes to take care of this simple step, or the vision of how it works, and this is how our team is using it. Okay, you do it. You be the leader. You step out in front. Okay, and run your business like a true business. Okay, so again, that's what I got for you today. I know it's going to serve somebody. I hope it served you. Okay, take a look at the information below the video. There will be some links to my website to get on my list for free marketing tips and hangouts to some exclusive marketing training that we do. There'll also be a link down there for the Simple Freedom Mindset Victory Call. That's what I'm about to hop on to now. Great stuff. Hang around with some great people. Keep the head on straight and stay focused with your business. And it doesn't matter what business. You don't have to be in my business. You don't have to join me. This is a totally generic thing. Hop on. You will love it. All right? And we'll chat soon. Be good.